Hi guys, it's Sammy from the Earthy Spoon. So today is Easter Friday, which means obviously we can't eat any meat. So I'm going to show you a meal that I'm going to make for my family for dinner, which is sweet potato balls and tuna rissoles. And then I think I'm going to do, haven't decided if I'm going to do a salad yet or I'm going to do a pasta salad. Let's just gauge that one when we come back. So what I'm going to do is going to do a quick little voiceover while I'm doing it, and then I'll show you the results at the end and halfway through. I'll also post the ingredients and the recipe down the bottom. It's super easy. It's literally like a no hassle dinner, I feel. So I haven't made it in a while, but Easter Friday is a good opportunity to do it. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, depending obviously how many people you are cooking for, big sweet potato. Now I put mine in the steamer. I just think it cooks quicker and it's better. It's not boiling everything out of it. And well, I've got small onions, so two. So I'm gonna peel this, cut it up into little pieces because I will be mashing it, obviously. So peel it, cut it up, pop it in, and pop it in the steamer. Right, so I've peeled that off. I'm just gonna cut off the ends. Don't want to use them. Let's cut this bad boy up. Now, if you cut it into smaller pieces, it will cook quicker. So you might as well do that. And just pop it in the steaming basket. If you need more room, steamers have the 3 shelves, so you don't need to shove it all into one if you don't want to, if you can't. I'll fast forward this for you. Right, pop it on my steamer, which let me show you. Steamer. Now I'm going to put another shelf on because I am going to steam my onion just because I want it to be a bit more soft.
All right, so I'm voiceovering this
when it
part
comes
of
time
the
for me
video
to
because you can hear
mash
me
and roll.
like chewing, and I honestly have no idea why I did that, but it was ratchet. So let's do it. Ew, that sweet potato made my fingers feel real rank. I don't know what happened there, but anyway. So I'm just gonna dice up these 2 onions. Actually, no, that's a lie. I ended up dicing up 1 because 2 was just too much, and they were strong. If you know, brown onions are anyway. Chewing gum, it doesn't work. They don't make your eyes water, but I didn't have any chewy. So here we go. Now I'm dicing them up pretty big because when I put them into the steamer, I actually don't want them to fall apart and become like soggy onions because that's just disgusting. So watch me just cut these bad boys up, which at some point here I'm gonna fast forward because nobody wants to hear me watch me shit. So it was a wet week. So yeah, I decided to only do 1 onion because there was actually Oh, did I? No, actually, that's a lie. I decided to go with the 2 onions. I don't know what I was talking shit there. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I ended up using both onions apparently. The worst memory ever. Anyway, I'll fast forward this. Okay, so now that my sweet potato is cooked, I'm going to chuck the onion in with it just to save time because it is obviously it's smaller. It's not going to mash up like the sweet potato, but it's not going to affect the sweet potato being mashed. I'm going to bring that over to the bench in a moment, obviously slow, but I'm going to mash that up. I'm not going to put any milk or butter or anything in it because I just don't think that's necessary. You can if you want, because sometimes when I'll make mashed sweet potato, I will, but not in this case. So I'll fasten this bad boy up too. Okay, so flat baking tray, you can either line it with baking paper or you can spray it with oil. I used olive oil, extra virgin actually, because, well, if you know, you know. So spray all that tray, make sure everything's covered because you don't want anything to stick to it while it's cooking. Now, I added Parmesan cheese. Measure that shit with your heart because you're the one eating it. You can use any cheese you want. Obviously, other cheese will make it stringy, which can be whatever you want, really. But I like Parmesan because I feel like it also gives a bit of a like grainy texture when I'm rolling the balls, which makes it a little bit easier. Taste as you go because once you roll these in your breadcrumbs, there's no coming back. Use Panko breadcrumbs. I just find that they're a better quality and they taste much nicer. You don't have to use Panko. You can just use the cheap ones. Now, that was actually very hot on my hands. So, a little tip, maybe just pop it in the fridge for a little bit, let it cool down. Do not do what I just did. Now, make them however big you want the balls and swirl them around a little circular motion, like as if you're playing with Play Doh. Make a little ball and then just drop it in there. Cover it all in the breadcrumbs, roll it around, cover it up, and that's the ball. Pop it on your tray.
Okay, so now you want to turn your oven to 180 degrees if it's fan forced. So what these look like. Now, you remember that the sweet potato is already cooked, and so are the onions, so it's just in there to sort of crisp it up because of the breadcrumbs. So we'll pop that in until they're golden brown, and I'll show you when they come out. Alright guys, so we've now finished making our sweet potato balls. Everything's done. My oven actually broke, so if you want to do these in the air fryer, 180 degrees for 20 minutes and you're good to go. This is the end, which I will pop a little photo of the end. They smell amazing and taste even better than they smell. So really it's a quick recipe, it's yummy, it's healthy and good for every Good Friday. I'll be doing a part 2 where I'll be making tuna rissoles for today as well, so I'll upload that after this one. So go ahead and check that one out as well. Thanks.